Hi guys, Mike here, having just a quick look at the Sony Xperia Tablet Z and of course the Retina Apple iPad, the latest generation Apple iPad. These are going to be competitors later this year, although we're probably going to see a new generation of the iPad by the time this gets in stores, because this is scheduled for May and later. Android tablet, definitely very interesting. It comes with a 10.1-inch screen and full HD resolution. It's very light, very thin, sorry for that, very thin, weighs just under 500 grams, so it is lighter than the iPad. It's probably not thinner than the iPad, but we'll see that a little bit later. In terms of hardware, there's a powerful Snapdragon processor inside, 2 GB of RAM. Of course, you have plenty of storage. There are micro SD card slots to actually expand that storage. The iPad, on the other hand, you're probably already familiar with it. It's a 9.7-inch screen with a Retina resolution, 2048 by 1536 pixels, something like that. It comes with this metallic back, and of course it's running iOS on an Apple A6 processor, dual-core processor, 1 GB of RAM. Of course, the two are both very, very snappy. As you can see here, there's just no sluggishness when doing all this basic stuff. Of course, when running games and some of the other more complicated tasks, there might be some sluggishness, but otherwise it's going to be very both of them are going to be very fast. Okay, now let's put one on top of the other. Actually, let's have them here on this corner, and you're going to notice that of course the Sony is slightly longer because it is a 10-inch tablet, and slightly thinner, slightly shorter as well. In terms of thickness, well, let's see. I think the Sony is thinner. I don't have the exact specs here, but it looks like it's thinner. And of course, it's definitely lighter, about 500 grams for this one, and like 600 and something, 650 for the Apple iPad mini. The batteries both have a pretty large battery of 6000 mAh battery on this one, and it is encased, of course. Now let's have a look at the bags. This is plastic, but it does feel very good. It's very grippy. It will catch fingerprints on this black version, but it is a very nice looking device. It does add a premium aspect to the Xperia Tablet Z. Sorry. Of course, the iPad has the all aluminum body. You're probably already familiar with it, so I'm not going to comment on that. I don't know which one is better, but I do prefer this because it's something new. This is definitely very good, sturdy and all this, but this is new and I like new things. Okay, here on the back you have cameras on both these tablets without flash. There's an 8-megapixel camera on the Sony, and I believe it's a 5-megapixel on the iPad, but we don't care about that because we're not really taking pictures with tablets, right? Okay, now let's have a quick look at the ports. On this one, you have the volume rocker, you have this the switch for locking the screen, you have the power button here, you have the headset jack, and that's about it. Plus the lightning port. Sorry, the lightning port over here on the bottom, and of course one speaker. So there's only one speaker. On the other hand, on the Xperia, we have two speakers. I'm going to start with that. One speaker is here on this corner, and the other speaker is on this other corner. And then you have a micro SD card slot, and what else? You have an IR blaster because this can be used as a universal remote. And then you have the headset jack here, a volume rocker, the power button, and this connector that probably will allow you to attach this to a docking station or anything like this. But what's cool about this one is that it is waterproof. Actually, it's splash-proof. It's not really submersible, so don't throw it in your bathtub or anything like this. But it is waterproof, and because of that, the ports are covered by these protective pieces of plastic. For instance, this is the headset jack. It's covered by this, exactly like you saw on the Xperia Z smartphone. And on this other side, where we had the micro SD card slot, which is here, also this piece of plastic covering the slot. Okay, that's about it for now. I'm not going to get into more details. We don't know anything about the prices for this one, but it's probably going to be on par with the Apple iPad. Because the two are both premium tablets. This right now is not available, will be available in May 2013. This is available in stores and starts at $500, the Apple iPad. Okay, That's it for now. Look for more details on our channel and on the website. We'll update as soon as we know anything new about the Xperia Tablet Z, and we're probably going to have a more thorough comparison between the two once we get our hands on this in our test office. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.